Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So there is a lot going on in the collective right now for twin flames and divine soulmates. I feel like this has been going on for a while and that it's like reaching a climax of some sort. So we're going to take a look and see what is going on in the divine masculine's energy as well as in the divine feminine energy. So as always, this is going to be general, so it might not resonate with all of you, but if you want a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. And I just want to make a quick clarification because I do get some questions sometimes about the readings that I offer. So the basic love reading, that's just a basic love reading. Okay, I think it's pretty straightforward. The basic karmic reading, it's not only about the karmic situation or the karmic relationship. In that reading, we look into your divine masculine's energy towards the karmic partner, as well as their energy towards you, as well as your energy and guidance or any messages for you, okay? And that includes future energies. And then the extended reading, that one also includes the karmic person's energy towards the divine masculine or towards the situation. Okay, so that's why it's a little bit more expensive, and that is actually the difference between the basic karmic reading and the extended, because the extended is also including an extra person in the reading, okay? So I hope that that clears it up. And then of course, I also offer mini readings, which actually are pretty good for follow-ups, maybe not so much for a first reading, but you obviously can get a mini reading even as a first reading. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. Oh, and of course, thank you guys so much to all of you who subscribe, like, comment, and get personal readings with me. I appreciate it so, so much. Okay, so let's get started and see. We're going to start with the masculine's energy and see what is going on with them. Get some general theme cards. Let's see. What is going on with the masculines? Okay, and we have loyalty. We're going to get a couple more and see what this is about. And then we're going to look at the feminine's general energy before getting into the specifics. Soulmate. Okay, so loyalty and soulmate. So this right off the bat is telling me that if you have been feeling like you're doubting whether your masculine is loyal to you, the answer here is clearly yes, okay? Right now they're feeling extremely loyal to whoever they consider to be their soulmates in their hearts, okay? And for the most part, the masculines do recognize their divine feminine as their soulmate, okay? Whether they admit it or not, or whether they're still in denial, although a lot of them are coming out of that. And we have offer and big dreams. Okay, so at the moment, they're feeling that loyalty to you, even if they are with another person, it doesn't matter, or even if they're not speaking to you, if you're in no contact, it doesn't matter. They're feeling that coming up within them. And for some of them, I'm getting that they might not even understand why they're feeling this way, okay? And yeah, they're having big dreams. They're having big dreams of making an offer to you. So we're going to see the details in a moment, but let's just get a couple cards for the feminines. There's actually a lot going on for the feminines right now. I'm almost getting that there's more going on for the feminines than the masculines. I mean, there's definitely a lot going on for the masculines as well. But what I mean is that the masculines, it feels like they are progressing at this steady rate, whereas for the feminines, it's like this, a lot of shifting. So let's see, we have vision. Let's see what else. I'm going to make another video for the feminines. I've been talking about this for a while and it just never felt like it was the right time. For those of you who are feeling like either put off by this situation or by your divine masculine, or maybe just feeling a little bit more rejected than usual, because that has been coming up a lot actually. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this video first or that one. So if I have posted that one first, I will include a link in the description and I will add it to the end of this video. Okay, and yeah, okay, so inner child and understanding. So what the feminines are going through right now, it really does boil down to understanding how your past is influencing you right now, and that is actually also influencing the connection with you and your masculine. Okay, because once you understand your own self, and that helps you to progress forward, right? At the same time, you are helping your masculine to do the same for their own self. Like, it's like you need to be ready as well. Your masculine, even if they're ready at some point to come forward to you, unless you are ready as well, the universe isn't going to allow that to happen. Okay, and what I'm getting here is that a lot of you may even be getting visions, but I'm also getting you might be getting signs pointing you towards the direction of what it is that you need to do in order to bring up these childhood wounds, or see what it is within yourself that you need to either improve on, work on, shift, or get done. And it could even be something as simple as needing to be more assertive in certain areas of your life, for example. Okay, so take those messages that you've been getting from the universe pushing you that way. It might even be meditation. Maybe you're seeing meditation pop up everywhere. You're getting hints for something, and it's the universe trying to push you in that direction so that you can do this healing and understand what it is that you need to do and what is going on inside you. Okay, so that this offer can come through, because your masculine does want to give you this offer. Okay, they're having big dreams about doing this. They know you are their soulmate. Okay, so let's get into the details and see. So we're starting with the masculine. So let's see, what do they want you to know? What is going on with them in general? Okay, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so finally, the Two of Swords in reverse. Well, isn't that interesting? So the masculines have definitely been at this crossroads, being stagnant, wearing a blindfold, not wanting to take it off, not wanting to make decisions, just pretty much staying stuck where they were. This being in reverse now, they are, and I've said this pretty recently too, they are taking off that blindfold. They are taking off that blindfold. However, there's something blocking them at the moment. I feel like it's almost like an insecurity within themselves when it comes to expressing their feelings. So it could either be that, or that their feelings at the moment are a little bit intimidating to them. So they're taking off this blindfold and seeing their true feelings, seeing what it is that they have to do, which is moving towards this Four of Wands with you, wanting this foundation, wanting a stability, wanting this could even be marriage. But they're a little bit intimidated by their own feelings and by what they are discovering within themselves. I feel like this whole, the intensity of this soulmate connection that they're feeling, that they're picking up on, is what is intimidating them, even though they do want to come forward. Let's see. Let's get a little more in depth for each of these. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, see, the Hermit in reverse right under the Page of Cups. definitely what I just said. They're feeling a little bit intimidated, and the Seven of Swords. They're feeling a little bit intimidated by their own feelings. And so this is what's blocking them from really going within and really owning up to what they really, really want, and actually going ahead with it physically, like going after it. It's like this is what is blocking them, the intimidation of their own feelings. But the good news is this stagnation, this Two of Swords that we had all this time, they're walking away from that with that Eight of Cups. They're leaving that behind. And so, and it could be anything, right? They're leaving behind whatever isn't serving them, whatever it is that has been keeping them stuck, whether that was another relationship, whether that was something that was blocking them from coming out of their relationship, and maybe not the relationship itself. And actually that's what I'm getting from most of them who might be involved in karmic relationships, that what they're actually walking away from is that blockage. Whatever it was that was keeping them stuck in this other relationship, or if it's let's say they're workaholics, right? They're finding the root of that. And that is what they are walking away from. So they may not be walking away just yet from the situation, but they're walking away, clearing up that block that was keeping them stagnant, okay, in the situation. And it feels like the only thing that's holding them stuck right now is just their own sense of, I don't exactly want to say fear, although it does have its roots in fear, but it's more like what I said, intimidation of their own feelings. And this is why, even though they want this Four of Wands with you, right? Marriage, commitment, to be with you officially and like formally for the long run, they're still kind of escaping their own self with the Seven of Swords. Okay, so that's just what's going on right now. And this is just explaining why. Okay, why they're still not giving 100% of themselves to you. Let's see how they're feeling. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse, the Hanging Man in reverse, and the Five of Cups together with the Five of Swords in reverse. So again, I'm getting that there's something about their feelings towards you which is intimidating them. I'm getting that again with this Empress being in reverse. It's like they do see you, they see you as the Empress, as this ideal person, an ideal partner that embodies all the qualities that they would want, but there's something that's intimidating them. And again, this is together with the Hanging Man in reverse. This is what is keeping them stuck. It's just the same message coming through again. And they don't like it. We have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse. This is actually making them sad. It's like they don't understand it, and they don't why do they feel this way? They don't want to feel this way. It's kind of like a little bit of a victim mentality. Like, oh, you know, this is scary. Maybe my divine feminine doesn't want me. It's almost as if they're afraid of the rejection, or there's something that's making them feel that insecure to the point where they feel defeated by this. even looking at it this way, it's exactly what I was just saying. So I'm not going to repeat myself, but it's exactly what I was just saying. Let's see. What are they intending, or what would they want? Okay, we have Judgment in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Get one more. The Magician and the Six of Wands. Okay, yeah, see, so they definitely want to be successful. They want to be able to manifest this connection. They want to be able to be victorious, come after you, get you, manifest you into their lives. Just bring everything to reality. But again, and we just got this very recently, Judgment in reverse and the Fool in reverse, they're being so harsh on themselves at the moment that that's blocking them. I mean, everything in this column here, in the middle column, is all about the blockages. And this is what is blocking them from jumping forward into a relationship with you, or into a committed, full-time connection with you. Even with this Five of Cups here, again, I'm getting that. I'm also getting, yeah, that there's still guilt. There's guilt for the way that they have treated you as this Five of Swords, as the Seven of Swords over here. And therefore, it's like they're concerned about how you are going to feel about this and whether they have ruined the connection. Again, because of how they've treated you and because of you having stood your ground in some way, even if it was just energetically, they're intimidated by you, by their feelings towards you, and also by you. Like, they're afraid of what your reaction might be to them, or that you are going to be maybe not so compassionate after all these things that have happened. But I love that we got the Magician and the Six of Wands here at the end for their intentions and what they want, because regardless of that, they haven't given up. If you think they've given up, they haven't. Okay? They want to be this magician and be victorious. So I am so sorry about the dog barking, you guys. I think somebody's at the door. Give me a sec. No. Okay. I hope that you can't hear that too loudly. I'm actually pet sitting for somebody's dog. So, alright, let's take a look into the feminine's energy. Okay, so we have the Moon in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Femmies, what's going on? I knew things were intense, and it's clearly showing up here. Let me just get a few more. So that way I can just be concise in a quicker way. Okay, Judgment in reverse, just like the masculines have Judgment in reverse. The Six of Cups. And let's get one more. Okay, it's three together. The Emperor, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. All right, so it feels like you're having a hard time healing from this connection. I feel like you have been on the right path, you have been on the good path, and you still are, but there comes a time when you're moving forward and you're in the process of releasing attachment where you can hit a bump on that road. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. And it's almost like, you know, you feel like maybe you've been defeated. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to release this person. However, there's a block for you doing that as well. Just like there's a block for them coming forward to you, there's a block for you releasing them. And sorry guys, I had to stop the camera because the dog barking was just getting very, very loud and distracting. I actually kept talking for a while. I tried, but realized that the barking was louder probably than my voice. So let's pick up from where we left off. So I was talking about how the feminines are having a little bit of a hard time healing the experience that they've been through with the masculines. And that's totally natural because you, with the Six of Cups here, you're totally feeling the strength of this connection. And it's like you're trying so hard to be strong and to move on and to move forward and to detach and to let this go. But it's like you feel like the strength of the connection with this person is stronger than your strength to let go and to move on. So I hope that makes sense. It's something like that. But yeah, the other thing is that with the moon here being in reverse, it's like you're feeling like, for some of you at least, that maybe all of this was an illusion, and you feel as if you're seeing the situation more realistically now, and that this person or the situation isn't what you thought it was. But we have Judgment in reverse right under that. So actually the message here is that no, you believing that it was an illusion, that is the illusion. So you're going through an illusion right now if you're thinking that all of this was just in your head and that this wasn't real. But it's okay to think that for a little while, because maybe believing that this wasn't real might help you to move forward and to detach a little bit more easily for a limited amount of time. But what I'm getting here is that eventually you will see the truth. You will come to see that no, this was not an illusion. No, this was real. And even though you will see that it was real, you will still be able to move on. And that's the message here. And for some of you, this might already be happening. Like maybe this has already happened. Maybe you have already gone through that. And now you are seeing that, no, you know what? It wasn't just all in my head. This was real. But even so, I still need to move on. I don't need to believe that it was an illusion in order for me to be able to move on. I can move on and find my own happiness even though I know that this connection was real. And that's the whole point. That's a challenge, that the feminines are going to overcome and are meant to overcome. And we have the Emperor here, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. And so this is you really taking control over your own life, over your situation, moving towards your happiness and having the drive and the motivation to do so, even if you know that this was real, this connection with this person. You don't need to believe that it was just all in your head in order for you to move forward. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to say there. And this is all connected to this understanding and the inner child and the vision. Because some of these visions, right, might be based in illusion. We have the moon in this image here, in this card. Okay, so let's actually move on and see what is coming up for the masculines in the next couple of weeks or so. So let's see, where are these masculines headed? What is coming up for the masculines in the next couple of weeks? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Let's Let's actually get one more. Let's see. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. So coming up for the masculines, they're going to get a little bit frustrated. They're going to get a little bit frustrated probably concerning this intimidation, concerning their own lack of self-confidence. It's like they're still not going to be sure about themselves and about this connection and how to move forward. But they're going to get very frustrated with themselves because they want to be in this King of Pentacles energy, and they are going to start stepping into it after that. And this is going to be because they can't get you out of their minds. They can't get over this connection with you. Just like you can't. Just like you have the Six of Cups here. You feel that strength. They're having a hard time healing from you and putting you to rest. They may have tried to do that in the past, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So I don't see them actually taking any like big actions physically with the Knight of Wands and the Star being in reverse, but they're not getting over you. They're not moving on, and we do have the King of Pentacles. So I actually want to clarify this King of Pentacles here. Future energy for the masculines, please. Ooh, and we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, so exactly, oh my gosh, you guys. So, the King of Pentacles, commitment. They know where they want to be. This is what is coming up for them. They are really going to start embodying this energy of wanting to be in a committed, stable relationship with you. Like, this is just becoming more and more established in their hearts and in their minds and just in their whole souls. It's like they're able to see and realize that this is their home, is with you, with their feminine, with this Four of Wands. And this is the second time we're getting the Four of Wands. Look at that. In their energy towards you. That's 2 times. And this is also the Twin Flame card. And I love that we got this card clarifying the King of Pentacles, because this is just confirming that this is where they want to be. And they want to be 100% committed there. There's just no getting over you, basically, is the message here. And it's very, very strong. They just need to work a little bit on their self-confidence. And it's not only their self-confidence towards approaching you, it's also towards overcoming their obstacles now that they see what these obstacles have been. Okay, so let's see what is coming up for the feminines, or just any messages for you guys, if this was resonating with you. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Wow. It looks like you guys are coming out of any type of really intense energies. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, you know what? You are going to become a little bit more indifferent to the fact that your masculine hasn't come forward with this Page of Cups being in reverse. It's like you're coming out of this sense of being defeated. You're coming out of the battle. You're coming out of this anxiety and stress. You are capable of achieving this happiness and being successful in finding that happiness within yourself. This Sun card here. And this is the message here. This is what Spirit is saying. You can come out of all of this anxiety and just one other thing that I just realized is that just like we have the Four of Swords in reverse here for the masculines, we also had the Four of Swords here in reverse for you guys as well in your energy. And so you both are having a hard time getting over each other. You can't, basically. You can't. But do you see how this is like the mirroring going on here? And like I always say, the more you can let go of your obstacles and move towards your happiness, the more the masculines will also be able to let go of their obstacles and move towards you. You moving towards your happiness is pulling the masculines to move towards their happiness, which is you. Okay, this is awesome. So I'm just gonna leave it there and pull just a couple of final cards to see if there's any final messages from Spirit for you guys. Let's see. Any final messages for the feminines? And please don't forget to give me a like and leave me a comment if you like this video or if it resonated with you. It helps me out so much. Let's see, okay, we have co-create. So yes, this is definitely divine intervention here, divine guidance. You are co-creating together with the universe, with the divine, and together with your divine masculine. I feel like everything is being created. Everything is moving according to plan. Okay, that's coming. All right, and we have regeneration and treasure island. This is so awesome. Everything is being regenerated right now. Okay, this is why you are going through all of this that you are going through and having these challenges. It is part of the regeneration so that you can start clean. You can find this new part of yourself that is so strong, not strength in reverse, but you will find your strength. And you are doing that. To move towards the sun, your own sun. Find that motivation. And look what's waiting for you. Treasure island. Everything you want. Pure happiness, pure bliss. And this embodies everything. This card actually reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance in all areas of life. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I love this card. I love this ending. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending you guys so much love and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.